What's going on, everybody? We're on After the Checker with Dwight Huffman Racing, and today we've got 𝘾𝙲𝙚𝙚𝙚 joining us. So, Clark, you had not a full season in one particular division, but you kind of bounced around, ran some different things. So, tell me about your year.
Yeah, we it was good. It was fun. Bounced around, ran a little bit in the Cars Tour, run a race in that Carolina Pro Series, run some late model stock stuff, and it was good. Run a truck race. It was,
Got a win in a truck race.
Yeah, won the Southeast race at Hickory there. Just bounced around. It was fun. I feel like I learned a lot, about different, going from a late model stock car to a straight rail car. It was cool. Good experience for sure.
Yeah, definitely. What do you say out of all the cars you raced this year was kind of your highlight car, your best one?
That pro car was a blast to drive. I think the late model stock was just. I think it fit my driving style a little bit better.
You kind of attacked the car a little bit harder.
Yeah. I feel like the racing's more. You got a little bit more strategy. You ride around, save on them long 200 lap, 150 lap races, whatever.
Right.
And I think late model stock's probably the one.
And you hit some big races in late model stock this year.
Yeah, we had a good run going there in our last race of the year at the Fall Brawl. Unfortunately, got caught up in a wreck there just after halfway, but it was good. It was we learned a lot, I think, on our package on what we're gonna do for coming back next year. So really excited. Unfortunately, we didn't get to finish, but it was
running pretty good though.
Yeah,
when you got caught up.
I was pretty happy with our weekend for sure.
Now, talking about some big races, you hit Martinsville this year. That was a big one. It was a tough one, a little bit brutal out there.
Yeah, it was rough for sure in that heat race. Things didn't really go our way, which was unfortunate. But yet again, another good experience and learned a lot.
Thinking of going back this coming year?
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to if everything works out the way it should. It'd be great to get back down there.
Good deal. Now, talking about some of your 2023 plans, you think kind of late model stock full time or when you can, when you're not tied up with other commitments?
Yeah, the goal right now is to run the full Hickory schedule in late model stock. So
that's like the weekly series?
Yep, to run for a track championship up there. So that's our goal right now.
Yeah. What do you think of that playoff format they got? Landon Huffman just won himself his first championship down there.
Yeah, it's cool.
You think it's a good deal?
I think it's a good deal. I think it keeps, one guy from just absolutely running away with it.
Right.
It kind of evens it out, and I think it keeps the car count up for sure. I think there towards the end, if you got one guy that's got it locked up, there's no reason for, the guys racing for second, third, and fourth in points to show up. So I think it's a good deal.
Yeah, and it made a big interest for the fans too. We saw a pretty big turnout for that last race, and like I said, Huffman was able to bring it home. Who do you think kind of some of your, you've raced with a lot of people throughout the years, and who some of your closest competitors have been, whether it's, you've always had great battles on track or maybe some rivalries out there. I'm sure you've had a couple of those.
Yeah, most of those come in the Southeast Super Truck Series. Yeah, for sure. Guys like 𝘼𝙛𝙩𝙚𝙚𝙚 and Higgins there for a little bit when he run. Just a couple of them right there. But those two we always raced, really hard when we had the opportunity.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about your career in the Super Truck Series.
Yeah, we had a good few years there in the '06 truck. Won the championship in '21. Got quite a few wins. It was really it was a good place to start for me. I felt like, and Casper, he built a hell of a truck with that truck we ran, and it was really good. So it was it was a good deal.
Was that your first step into big car racing? Was the truck?
Yeah. So in 2019. That's when I first really got hooked up with Ash and them. We come up here and started driving that truck a little bit and run a handful of races there in 2019. Got one win, a few top threes, and then come back for the full deal in 20. Just had some bad luck. Stuff didn't really go our way.
Yeah, I think I can remember there was this one tri-county race where you got shoved in the inside wall or something. I don't even remember. I think I was running that race too. You got caught up in that.
Running third and coming to the white.
Yeah.
I just busted my butt.
Got a little bit too much.
Yeah, just busted my butt off too there, and took a few with me. But
right.
Yeah. No, that was a good deal. The Southeast Super Truck deal was a great deal.
So you linked up with Ashley around 2019. Your family big in racing, multi-generational. Did they ever race with Ashley in the past, or kind of just know mutually?
Against them, you know.
Against
Well,
them,
they
yeah.
raced against Dwight's cars. My
Right.
dad did in the late model stock days, and my grandpa did a little bit when they had a Busch car.
Right.
We were actually just talking about that last night. In '92, my grandpa won his last Busch race, and Jimmy Spencer was driving Dwight's car. So it's funny.
Right.
Just how,
The stories, they go
yeah,
back.
it just all comes
Yeah.
full circle.
Yeah. Now, where did you get your start in racing at?
Started racing go-karts when I was 9 or 10 down there at Woodleaf Speedway.
Okay. Yeah. Woodleaf.
And
I had a bunch of second places there, but
Really?
never broke through for a win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun place. But ran flat carts there for a little bit. Mainly only got to do it in the wintertime.
Right.
My dad was always traveling, so we'd go down there when we could. And then we stumbled across 𝘼𝙛𝙩𝙚𝙚 Speedway,
Yeah.
and they raced on Wednesday night. So that was perfect. And we built a little box stock cart.
Yeah.
Went out there, I was probably 13, 14, won the box stock championship, and then we built a open and run that for really until we come up here.
Yeah.
It's a good place to start.
So most of your racing was on dirt then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I never raced anything on asphalt until
Right.
I came up here.
Wow. Yeah, that's for some drivers. I mean, that's where they learn all their skill is on dirt, and that makes them great asphalt drivers too. I mean,
Yeah, I
Kyle
definitely-
Larson, Reddick,
yeah.
and all these guys.
I definitely think it transfers over. You know, I think a lot of car control, a lot of throttle control. It's just, you know, it's really good,
Right.
a good starting point
Yeah.
for sure.
Would you jump back in a dirt car now you've been on asphalt?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's got 4 wheels, I'll drive it.
That's right. Any thoughts of running 𝘼𝙗𝙗 again? You know, they got their micro program kind of blowing up over there.
I'd love to run a micro.
Yeah.
I've never drove a micro sprint. I hear they're a blast.
Yeah.
They look like a lot of fun.
They do,
So
yeah.
I'd love to hop in one if I got the opportunity.
Right,
For sure.
right. Well, we might have to pull some strings to
Yeah,
make that happen.
that'd
That'd
be
be a good
great.
deal. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back on After the Checkered with Clark Houston.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙗.
With the launch of 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙗 Entertainment and 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙗 Competizone alongside 𝘼𝙗𝙗 Setup Shop, we now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at 𝘼𝙗𝙗�setupshop.com/subscriptions.
There is a reason that 𝘼𝙗𝙗 Setup Shop is partnered with more real-world tracks and companies, including Junior Motorsports, than any other group on the iRacing service.
And remember, at 𝘼𝙗𝙗 Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
All right, we're back on After the Checkered with Dwight Huffman Racing, sitting here with Clark Houston, kind of just talking about his racing past and going on to 2023, what he's getting ready to jump into between these late model stocks and shooting for some big races. So, Clark, we went to Wilkesboro this year. We were with Chris Phipps in the limited car. You trying to run that this coming year? It's going to be a big race.
You know, I don't think we have it circled on the calendar as of
Okay.
right now, but I'd love to
Yeah.
if the stars align, so
Right.
to say. But we had a great time down there with Chris Phipps this year. That was had a really good run going.
Yeah.
Both nights.
Yeah, definitely both nights.
Had to come from the rear that first
Right,
night.
right.
That was a fun weekend.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's. I mean, they've done so much to improve that track, and kind of seeing where it was to where it is now. It's like night and day, pretty much.
Yeah,
But
it's crazy.
it should be a good show, and especially when they got the Cup cars are on there, and I think the trucks are running a race too.
Yeah, I believe late models run Thursday or something, and then truck race, and then
I think they're even running supers down there. I believe.
are they?
I think
Didn't
with
know
the ASA. I don't know if they're
That
running.
stars.
I think
Yeah,
they're putting
I saw
something
that.
together
I think
for
I
it.
saw that.
I
Yeah.
just saw they're announcing Hickory is going to be on the schedule.
So they
for
got
that.
a date.
That's
yeah.
gonna be a good deal.
Yeah, that. Looking forward to watching some
Yeah.
of that series.
You gonna run any more of the pro car any next year?
As of right now, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody will be in it.
Yeah.
Not sure who yet, but
Maybe get Ash behind the wheel again.
that'd be great. That'd be great.
Yeah, he had Ashley ran that fall brawl, and I was talking to him a little earlier. He said he was hoping for a good run and thought they had something, but just something didn't align or stagger didn't do it
Yeah,
quite like
it
he was thinking.
didn't get the stagger quite where we wanted to start. I think we just didn't have quite enough.
Mhm.
Just too tight.
Yeah,
You had a good run going.
it was solid. I mean, we tried what we could, and
Yeah.
I think I brought the tires up a little bit too early.
Did you?
But that's just
Where'd you
rookie.
end up? Third?
Fourth. Yeah, just outside.
Yeah.
But I mean, rookie mistakes.
Yeah. Hey,
We'll
I
learn
thought
from
it was a hell of a debut.
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
definitely was. Yeah. Going on now into a little bit more next year. Who do you think you're going to have on board your number 6 car when you're jumping on?
𝘼𝙛𝙯𝙚𝙚 will be, they'll be on for hopefully every race for sure.
Tell me a little bit about them.
Yeah, so Jeff Klein started helping us at the last race in the 2019 season on the Southeast Super Trucks, and he's stuck with us ever since. And it's just such a great family, and they've helped us out so much. Without Jeff, wouldn't get to race at all. So he's been a huge help. And 𝘼𝙛𝙯𝙚𝙚 Affordable Hearing Aid, they're growing. They opened a new place up down there at the beach in Ocean Isle, so they got several locations now. So it's a great deal they got going on.
Thinking back on some racing past, and you said you ran 𝘼𝙗𝏆 and Woodleaf, all these dirt tracks. What would you say is your favorite dirt track? And then I'll jump into your favorite asphalt track.
Yeah, 𝘼𝙗𝏆 Speedway for a dirt track, man. That place was, that's just like the old stomping ground. It's where I grew up racing, every Wednesday night. So I'm gonna have to go that for the dirt track. Then asphalt track.
You ran a lot of them.
Yeah. I really like Lonesome Pine. It's a fun racetrack to get around. It's got a lot of character.
Oh, a lot of character for sure.
A lot of character. A little rough.
Yeah.
I like Lonesome Pine. I like Tri-County. I like the old asphalt on Tri-County. It was a blast where you could really run up the hill, and the longer you run, it seemed like the higher up the hill you could run.
Right.
But and then Hickory. First couple times I went to Hickory, it's like can't figure this place out. Both ends are so different.
Right.
Now I've got to where I really like it. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna say it's a 3-way tie between the 3: Lonesome Pine, Tri-County, and Hickory.
What track are you looking forward to most in this next season? I mean, you said you're running Hickory pretty much full time, but is there any you're going to try to make some appearances at? Maybe local Tri-County deal?
Martinsville. If we get back up to Martinsville, I'm really looking forward to that one. That's a fun racetrack to get around. So. And
it's like now that you kind of went there once, you kind of know what to expect.
Yeah, right.
What you're up against, really, which is kind of bumper cars in those heat races.
No kidding.
Different strategy for next year?
Qualify better.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to that at the end of the day.
Qualify better for sure. I'm excited. I think we're going to learn a lot late model stock racing at Hickory that we can apply to other places when we do go other places,
Right. So. Hickory, they got that local deal down pretty good. I mean, they had pretty solid car count, like we talked about the playoff format. I think they had probably 15, right around 15 cars every race.
Oh, yeah, it seemed like, give or take, but I think on average, it's about what they had.
Right. I'm going to link up with some teammates going into Hickory, or are you kind of one-man show out there?
No, I mean, I definitely think Bub's going to run. He's going to run some limited races down there and probably break his pro car out. So.
Oh, he's got a pro car?
Yeah, he does. It's back there.
All right.
He actually ran the first Carolina Pro race of the season we ran.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like that compared to the limited?
I think so. We need to. I think we need to work a little bit on that pro car, get it where it needs to be. But I think it'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Once we get some races on it.
Right. Bub, he's only been racing for about a year or two, which is just crazy because he's made so much progress. He had a good run. Where was it? Anderson. That's right. He was like
just about won that first race.
Yeah.
And he had a good run going in the second race. So
right.
Really cool. And I've got the spot for him.
Yeah.
So,
there you go.
That's really cool, and I've really enjoyed learning how to do that.
How is that being kind of on the tower instead of behind the wheel?
I love it.
Yeah.
I really do. It's a blast, and it's about as close as you can get to driving them without driving them. You know?
Definitely. Yeah. So. We'll be talking to Bub on our next episode here coming up next week. But yeah, so any final words, any final thoughts, any people you want to thank kind of going into this year?
Just got to thank 𝘼𝙛𝙯𝙚 Affordable Hearing, Duck Graphics, just everybody that helps get me to the racetrack, Dwight Huffman Racing, Ashley, Casper, everybody.
Yeah.
You know, it really is a team effort, and it's really cool to have good people behind you.
Right. Now, do you spend a lot of time here at the shop working on the cars, turning wrenches?
Yeah, I try to spend as much time as I can up here. Obviously, I work up at Duck Graphics, so I'm there most of the time, but get up here when I can.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Cut up with the guys, work on some race cars, and try to put together a good year coming up in 2023.
That's exactly right.
All right, guys. Well, we're on After the Checkered with Dwight Huffman Racing. Just talked to Clark Houston about his plans for next year. We'll see y'all on the next episode where we got Bub Haney driving the number 28 GWP Inc. I think he switched over to Chevy this year, didn't he? From a Ford Mustang?
He did. For the last race, he had to put a Chevy nose on it. And, he kept it on it, so it might stick.
It might be a thing with it. But thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on our YouTube channel, and we'll see you on the next episode.